Hi ladies! In today's video, I am going to be giving you 3 baby reflexology points that are really beneficial to use with your baby if they have been born via C-section. My name's Hayley Creasy and I am a C-section birth and recovery coach. I'm a double C-section mum myself and I am passionate about supporting women who are preparing for and recovering from both elected and unexpected caesarean births to help them have a more calm, positive and empowering C-section journey. Before we dive in, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so you never miss a thing. Okay, so before we get started, it's really important that before we use any form of reflexology or massage on your baby, you check that they are awake, that they're happy, and they're not crying. If your baby is unhappy and crying, they're not going to enjoy this experience, and neither are you. It's not going to be the relaxing, bonding experience that we really hope it will be. If your baby's unwell, I would also hold off on using these techniques until they're feeling much better, because using massage and reflexology can actually make their symptoms feel a little bit worse. And again, that will make them not happy to have these points done or massage done, and it just won't be a relaxing, positive experience that we want it to be. So I recommend that if you're able to sit on the floor, that you come down on the floor, because there's less risk of baby hurting themselves. They're not going to roll off of something. But if you've recently had a C-section, you could sit on your bed or place baby on a safe surface so that they're not going to roll off, so that you can access these points more easily. Now with reflexology, we're going to be doing 3 points on baby's feet. But before we start, it's really important that we just check in with baby to check that they are relaxed, that they're happy. And we're just going to make sure our hands are nice and warm, so we can rub our hands together to get some nice friction heat between our palms. And we're just going to place them over baby's chest first of all. If you're able to get close to them so they can see your face, particularly if they're very, very young, they haven't got great vision. So getting nice and close to them, you can use your baby's name and you can just check in with them. Would you like some reflexology, baby? It's reflexology time. It doesn't matter what you say too much. What we're doing is we're giving them a verbal cue that every time you do the reflexology, you're going to use. Because as they become familiar with it, they're able to respond to that, not through words, but through non-verbal signals, and also the noises that they make. So if baby is happy, they're going to carry on being nice and relaxed. They might gurgle, they might be sucking their hands, they might be looking around or looking at you. If they're not happy, what they will do as they become familiar with these cues is that they'll start to become uncomfortable. They might pull their knees to their tummy, they might shake their head or turn their head away, they might disengage by looking away, or cry. And if baby demonstrates any of these signals, then just don't do it straight away with them. Give them time, give them a cuddle, and come back to it at a time where they're much happier and more relaxed. If baby is happy, and it might take them a few times to get used to knowing what's going to happen after we've given them that cue. Would you like some reflexology, baby? We're going to just glide our hands down baby's body 3 times. So we're going to give them a nice, long, gentle stretch. And we're just working from top to toe, really letting your hands mold around baby's body, giving them a really nice, gentle massage, starting to just gently stimulate all of the systems in the body. And we do that for a 3rd time. While you're doing this, you can give baby lots of eye contact. You can talk to them, chat to them, help them feel nice and relaxed and calm and comfortable. They love the sound of your voice, so it doesn't really matter what you say to them. It's a great way to bond with them through the eye contact, the gentle chit-chat, and their positive touch as well. Okay. So once we've done those 3 full body strokes, we're just going to place the soles of baby's feet into the palms of our hands. We're just going to wrap our hands around their feet and just gently hold their feet. You can just check in with them. You can kiss their toes, just keeping them nice and calm. But holding their feet in this way is just going to bring their attention to this part of their body. And it's going to help them to know where we're going to start work gently so that it doesn't come as a surprise to them. Okay, so I'm going to lift my baby up so you can see what I'm doing, but feel free to keep your baby on the floor if you prefer. So if I lift my baby up. Okay, so first of all, again, if you have a very new baby, just check that they haven't got any bruising around their feet. Quite often with the heel pricks in the early days, they might have a little bit of bruising or soreness around the heel. So if that's the case, just hold off until that's cleared up and settled down, and then you can use these techniques with them. Okay, so if baby's feet are okay and they are happy in themselves and well in themselves and they're awake, and alert, then we can start. We've had our hands wrapped around baby's feet. We're going to start on baby's right foot and then we're going to work on the left foot after. So starting on baby's right foot, we're going to use the pad of our thumb and we're going to place it on baby's heel. And we're going to gently glide from the heel up to the little toe. We come back down again and we repeat that up to the next toe. So we just gently work all the way across the sole of the foot up to each little toe in turn. This is just gliding the 5 zones of the body, relaxing baby, just starting to gently open up all of those channels that we're going to be working in. I'm going to do it for a second time. You might notice baby's toes scrunching up and stretching out. That's just their natural plantar reflex. And it just means that their reflexes are working perfectly. So once we've done our 5 glides twice through on the right foot, we're just going to gently swap and do exactly the same on baby's left foot, using our thumb and gliding up to the little toe. And then the second toe. And the third. And the fourth. And the big toe. Second time through, again you might be noticing that their toes are stretching out and scrunching up. If you've got an older baby that you're trying this with, you might notice, as if they're a few months older, that they might have tickly feet. So if that's the case, just use a little bit more of a firmer pressure within baby's comfort levels, and it will take away that tickly sensation. Okay, so once we have done that, we're going to come to what I call in my classes the calm point, also known as the solar plexus point. So that point is right in the center of the foot, under the ball of the foot. So under that upper arch, you might see or feel a little dip. And we're just going to gently press our thumbs. If baby's on the floor, it's easy to use thumbs, or fingers into those points. So we just gently hold them. The great thing about baby reflexology is it really doesn't require a lot of pressure. Just a gentle pressure can be really effective. And what this point is doing that we're working on here, the solar plexus point or calm point, is it's helping to just really help baby relax, bring those energy levels down and just feel really, really calm. So it's a really great point if babies are a little bit unsettled, that you can build this into perhaps like nappy changes in the day and just help them feel really calm throughout. So once we've been holding that for a few seconds, we're just going to gently massage a circle around on that point just to stimulate it that little bit deeper. Doesn't matter which way. And then we're going to work in the opposite direction, going back the opposite way, massaging circles in that direction. Okay. Just a little gentle press and hold, and then we're going to gently release. And we're going to come to baby's right foot again. So the first area that we're going to work on is the lung area. Now the lung area is across the ball of the foot, over towards the big toe. Now babies born by a C-section, particularly when they haven't experienced any contractions, they've had a total absence of labour, quite often they can have some breathing difficulties or fluid on their lungs and be a little bit congested. So we're going to just gently stimulate that lung area just to help and support them and bring everything into balance. So we're going to start by placing our thumb or a finger, if baby sat up, it's sometimes easier, on the outer edge of baby's foot. And we're just going to gently glide over towards that big toe and pull back gently. And we're just going to make sure we cover the whole ball of the foot over sort of to that fourth toe and back. And we're going to do that a few times, working slowly. If we can work nice and slowly, it's going to help baby to feel much more calm and relaxed. Whereas if we're working really frantically and fast and just trying to cram it all in, baby's going to sense that and find it really uncomfortable and unsettling. So we keep it nice and slow and relaxed to help the nervous system relax too. Once we've done that on the right foot, we do exactly the same on the left foot. So supporting baby's foot, coming from the outer edge of the foot and gliding over towards the big toe. In line with that fourth toe, covering the whole ball of the foot, working nice and slowly, back and forwards. And then, once we've done that lung area, we're going to come back to the right foot and we are going to work on the stomach point. So the stomach point is located under the ball of the foot, just on the little sort of dip inwards under the ball of the foot. We're just going to start by gently placing our thumb or finger on that point. Quite often if babies have got unsettled tummies or if they're struggling with colicky symptoms, wind, just sort of trapped gas pain, the stomach can be quite sensitive and so can this reflexology point. So we just start by gently holding it, placing our finger on and assessing baby's reaction. If they're still quite calm and they're not responding to that, then we can just start to add a little motion in. We're going to work clockwise on this point. If you're massaging baby's tummy on their actual tummy, you would always work clockwise to support the digestive system. We're going to do the same on the stomach reflex point. So we place our thumb or finger and we just gently massage a clockwise circle around on that point, just to stimulate it a little bit more. Again, C-section babies are quite often known to have some tummy trouble, tummy discomfort in the sort of early weeks, also months after their birth. So it's a nice way to just help give them some natural relief from that discomfort. So once we've done our stomach point on the right foot, we're going straight over to the left side and it's in exactly the same place. So under the ball of the foot, just as the foot comes in, and we're just going to start by gently placing our thumb or finger, holding it for a few seconds to check baby's reaction. And when they're okay with that, we're just going to gently massage again, a circle motion on that point, working in that clockwise direction. And if baby found the circling action too much, just come back to gently placing your finger on it and holding. That will be enough, just applying a very gentle pressure. And you can build up to massaging the circles onto the foot. Okay. So the third point that we're going to do, we're going to come back to baby's right foot and we're going to work on the spinal reflex. Now, if you look at the inner edge of a foot, you can look at your foot or baby's foot. From the side, you can see that it's quite similar to the shape of a spine. So this is our spinal reflex. So we're going to start just underneath, sort of on the side of the foot, just to the base of the big toe. And we're just going to gently massage a little circle and then move down the inner edge of the foot and massage another little circle, just wherever feels right, just gently circling all the way down. Lots of different little points, right down to the heel. And then we're going to smooth that down by gliding back up and doing it through twice more. Now, our spine is part of our nervous system. So it's a great way to just calm the nervous system and bring everything in the nervous system into balance. It's also really great if babies were in awkward positions within the womb. It can just help with the comfort levels around that as well. So we're doing that for our third time, just working down at various points, just massaging gentle little circles down that inner edge of the foot and smoothing up. And we're going to do exactly the same on the left side. So starting on the inner edge of the foot, under the base of the toe, and we're just going to massage little circles at various points all the way down. Again, always chatting to your baby, checking in with baby, eye contact with baby, lots of smiles and reassurance to help them feel really calm. It can be a really fantastic way to bond with your baby. Gliding up. And we do that twice more. Working all the way down. And gliding up. And then for the last time, exactly the same, just stimulating various points along that spinal reflex. And gliding up. And then to finish, we're going to come back to the right foot. We're going to glide up those 5 zones like we did at the start. 3, 4, and 5. And the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to come back to that calm point, center of the foot, underneath the ball of the foot. And we're just going to press and hold gently, just to help baby feel really lovely, calm and relaxed. And then we can just finish by surrounding baby's feet in the palms of our hands again. You can smile down at baby. This way. You can say, well done, baby, you did so well. And then we'll finish with our 3 full body strokes, just including that nice, relaxing, full body stretch that we did at the start. Very, very gently giving them a little stretch out so their legs just gently uncurl. Stretching out gently. And for a third time. All the way down to their toes. Okay, so I hope that you found that useful. You can use these 3 reflexology points as often as you need to. Just bear it in mind that make sure that your baby is awake, they're relaxed, they're happy, they're not crying or unwell, so that it is a really nice, relaxed bonding session for you and really helping to calm the nervous system, gently bring into balance all of those key organs that we've just worked on, and really give baby some comfort and relief from any of the discomfort that they are currently experiencing. If you'd like to learn more about baby massage or baby reflexology, I have some self-paced online courses that you can enjoy with your little one in the comfort of your own home. And you can find those over on my website. So I hope you have enjoyed that. If you've got any suggestions for things that you would like me to record or put into videos for my channel, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best to accommodate them. But I will see you in the next video.